Your Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, the Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, and the Chancellor of the National Intelligence and Research University. Your Excellency Chancellor, sir, with great humility, allow me to ride on the protocols as established by the Master of Ceremony. Your Excellency Chancellor, sir, it is a profound privilege and honor to stand before you today at the National Intelligence and Research University. This is not just an institution of higher learning, but a beacon of strategic thinking for the African continent and a crucible for the future of Kenya's national security. Your Excellency Chancellor, sir, we arrived here in March of 2024 as individuals from different regions of our great continent. We brought with us, Your Excellency, different cultural traditions, languages, and different colonial influences. Yet within the halls of Nairobi, those borders faded. We became a unique body of strategic thinkers bound by a common mission to promote regional peace and stability. Your Excellency Chancellor, sir, the theme of our graduation, preparing strategic leaders for a complex world, is not just a title. It is our new reality. We are graduating at a pivotal moment in human history, requiring us to navigate the complex strategic environment. Here at NIRU, Your Excellency, we developed our analytical muscles to see through the fog of war and the noise of information. We understand that in this new era of statecraft, a nation's greatest defense is not just in its hardware, but its strategic foresight. Fellow graduates, besides classwork, we also learned profound lessons from within ourselves. I remember one particular session in the seminar class when my group was tasked to discuss a regional conflict and craft a grand strategy on how to end it. But because of our diverse backgrounds, we spend hours grappling with the problem, each of us looking at it through the lens of our own country's history and colonial past. Then one colleague stopped and said, "Wait, forget how we were taught to do this in the past. If we were to solve this problem the African way, what would we do?" The atmosphere shifted instantly. We stopped looking at foreign manuals and started looking at each other. In that moment, we realized that our diversity was not a hurdle, it was our greatest intelligence asset. We found a solution that was innovative, culturally grounded, and uniquely ours. However, Your Excellency, truthfully speaking, our journey was not always about high-level statecraft and geopolitical shifts. Sometimes, the most complex world we had to navigate was our very own WhatsApp group at 2 a.m. We graduates remember those moments when a faculty member, who shall remain nameless for national security reasons, would send us a massive reading list at midnight and expect a full strategic discussion at 8 a.m. the following morning. Your Excellency, in those late night sessions of chaos, we learned the importance of teamwork and leveraging on the strengths of each individual. But the true test of our strategic training was not just in the examinations, Your Excellency. It was our ability to maintain operational security right in class. For instance, and the faculty may have noticed that we had a student we all called VIP. For a while, Your Excellency, our lecturers probably thought that we were hosting a high-level dignitary at the back row of our class. I still believe to this day, some of them may still be checking the records to find out which VIP they were actually teaching. Well, dear faculty, as seasoned operators, we have decided to keep that file classified. And then, of course, we had our very own language. We all recall that one classmate who, no matter how chaotic the situation is, would simply bow their head and say, "I'm very much pleased." It became our unofficial motto. Whenever we were given a surprise task, you'd hear a chorus of "I'm very much pleased." Again, the faculty may have thought that we were the most polite, dedicated students in the history of NIRU. Little did they know, Your Excellency, that it was our way of laughing through the pressure. Your Excellency, Chancellor Sir, at NIRU, we have come to embody the philosophy that will define this century: African solutions for African problems. We no longer look outward for the blueprints of our stability. Rather, we look inward to our own research, to our own intelligence, and to our own strategic direction. This is the spirit that we must carry home. Fellow graduates, NIRU has done its part. In line with the graduation theme, it has prepared us to go back to our societies and be the bridge builders. We are the ones who must champion the African solutions for African problems. We are the ones who must ensure that the prosperity and unity of this continent are not just aspirations, but strategic realities. The true test of our master's degree begins today. It begins now. Your Excellency, Chancellor Sir, we live here today not just as graduates, but as guardians of prosperity and architects of our unity. Fellow graduates, let us go back to our respective countries and be the strategic thinkers who ensure that the complexity of the world is met with the clarity of the African intelligence. To the NIRU leadership, we thank you for fostering an environment of excellence and providing the support necessary for our success. To our faculty members, thank you for pushing us to think beyond the horizon. To our families, thank you for being the silent pillars behind our success. To my fellow graduating class of 2026, may your analysis be sharp, your integrity beyond reproach, and your commitment to our continent unwavering. Congratulations. Let us go forth and serve. I thank you, Your Excellency.